Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard Sports Media. With breaking news this morning, I'm coming on here giving my thoughts, finally getting around to it. Mike Leach, the Pirate, as we call him, Mississippi State head coach, former Washington State and Texas Tech head coach, uh, has passed away at the age of 61 um, in Jackson, Mississippi. He officially, I guess, passed last night. Um, there was news that he had been hospitalized, of course, and a lot of people came together. Everyone was praying for him, and um, all of that. So he experienced. We don't even know exactly what had happened, other than I guess it was announced it was complications due to a heart condition. He had maybe a stroke, or I don't know if it was a heart attack. He had a health issue. He was hospitalized, and then, um, broke the news. Ross Dellinger of Sports Illustrated reported that Mike Leach was in critical condition. Um, and a couple different sources had said that he had suffered a massive heart attack and not received medical attention for about 10 minutes. Um, I mean, it was it was kind of it's been a scary 24 hours for college football. A sad 24 hours. I like Mike Leach. I never obviously never met the man in person. He has no idea about the YouTube channel, doesn't know me. I don't know him personally, but like any college football fan. But I'll tell you what, he seemed like the guy you wanted to meet, the guy you would, you know, hang out with, throw a football with, have a conversation, whatever. Um, and he's always had like the best interviews and quotes and um, everything like that. So, and he, by the way, I mean, it's not even just his character. Like, let's not forget, he was a darn good football coach too. Let me pull up his. So he had a overall record. He started in 2000 coaching for Texas Tech. And right out the gate, never had a season at Texas Tech without a bowl game. He was 5 and let me see, 5-4 in bowl games. He did not coach the Alamo Bowl in 2009. He had an overall 84-43 record at Texas Tech. Um, Pretty good record there, above 500, of course. Washington State got off to a slow start with a 3-9 season. Then in 2013, he went 6-7, lost a bowl game. 3-9 and 14. He turned it around very quickly, winning a bowl game in 2015. 8-5 and 16, 9-4, 17, 11-2 was his best record at Washington State. He won the Alamo Bowl, and his last year was 2019 at Washington State. Lost the Cheez-It Bowl uh, after a 6-6 regular season, so he ended up at Washington State 47. That's not too bad. Um, he even, believe it or not, had a winning season these past 3 years at Mississippi State. He went 4-7 and still made a bowl game and won it. 3-7 in the COVID year. Won the bowl game for his fourth win in his inaugural Mississippi State, debut. 2021, he lost the Liberty Bowl after after a 7-5 regular season. Mississippi State is set to play in the Relia Quest Bowl, formerly the Outback Bowl. Um, and sadly, Mike Leach is not going to obviously coach in that game, but he did lead Mississippi State to an 8-4 record. Just a phenomenal coaching job all the way around for Mike Leach. I mean, what an amazing man! What an amazing human being! Seems like a guy truly that you'd want to meet. And overall, his total coaching record between three schools, um, he went 158 and 107. Like, this is one of those guys that you wish he had. I don't know how to put it. Like, this was a guy you were pulling for. You wish he made it to the big one. You wish he made it to the national title game or something, and would like just coach up a great team. And he did coach great teams. He did win bowl games. He did make the postseason. He had great character and heart, and just overall wanted to build family atmospheres in college football everywhere he went. You know, he wanted it to be all about playing for each other, and it's the name on the front, not the name on the back, and um, all of that stuff. So, um, as far as Mississippi State goes, they're set to play Illinois. Both teams 8-4 in the Relia Quest Bowl in 2023 on January 22nd, or ugh, January 2nd. If we're having bowl games on January 22nd, we got some issues. But Mississippi State is set to play in that game against Illinois. As far as Mississippi State, I'm not sure who the interim coach is. Let me see. They probably haven't announced it yet. So I guess we're still waiting to see who's going to be the interim coach at Mississippi State. Obviously, again, the sad news that we're talking about this morning is that Mike Leach has passed. The air raid offense guru just is it's sad. I mean, it was so sad and such big news that NBC and CNN were reporting it. And it's a big story in college football when you get um, the actual news to report it. So, but our thoughts and prayers from Ballard Sports Media go out to Mike Leach and his family, Mississippi State, and the entire football program. Mike Leach, may you rest in peace, sir. You will be missed by many, many college football fans. God, he was great. I'm going to close it out. Let's because I want to find his best moments, man, because he had a lot of great ones. "61 years young, too. Crazy." There's this 10-minute one. I'm not sure if it's I mean, I guess it's all from his time at Texas Tech and um where was it? Washington State. So it probably doesn't have anything with Mississippi State, but we'll watch it. We'll watch some of it. Not too much of it because I think it's 10 minutes long, but It's just called Mike Leach being Mike Leach. That's funny. I make sure.
For one thing, their fat little girlfriends are telling them what they want to hear, which is how great you are and how easy it's going to be.
Meanwhile, again, Leach in the crowd taking pictures with students and security members.
He's wearing Mississippi State gear there, so maybe it does have a little bit of Mississippi State stuff. We'll see.
Well, on the other side of the field, there's no crowd that huge reaction of whoa, 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 which could have gotten his attention.
Well, first of all, what kind of mythical powers does a Sun Devil have? We got to consider that. I'm going to say the Wildcat's out. The Trojan, did he have a horse or is he on foot? Does he have a bow and arrow or just his sword? The Bruin, definitely formidable. Another bear.
He's talking about which mascot will win in a Pac-12 fight.
Up there at Cal. Tree, I imagine that tree's going to get chopped down, unless we're going to go with a bird and somebody might get pecked or something. I don't know. And then the duck might lose interest and just fly away and get out of there, which may be good advice under the circumstances. The husky, no chance. The beaver, we'll see how long that beaver can hold his breath. The ute, again, we're back to, is he on horseback?
Wait, what?
Does he have a...
Okay, I got to say something real quick about Utah. That's the first time I've ever seen a ute. I didn't even know what a ute was.
The ute, again.
That's a ute. That's Utah. Pretty dope. Continue on, Coach.
And we're back to, is he on horseback? Does he have a bow and arrow? Did he trade for a rifle? I mean, because if that ute's got a rifle, there's some definite problems. You'd have to get one of those Harry Potter activists to read up on how you kill a Sun Devil, because there's a lot of outside stuff there.
Harry Potter activist.
Just as far as a beast alone, a buffalo is going to be pretty hard to tangle with. I mean, a buffalo's utterly outstanding. Well, but Butch is going to have to be clear-minded and crafty. I mean, Butch will find a way. There's no question. The Cougar will find a way. Clear-minded and crafty, a combination of stay out of harm's way and attack when you get your chances or your openings.
I mean, to me, it's always been naive. On Earth, they say, "Oh, well, we're the only ones." Really, why? Have you been to the other planets? Have you checked out the other planets?
Oh my God!
I hope the next Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree are sitting in their living rooms, and they're, kind of astute, studious guys. In addition to being talented, and they say, "Hey, I know what." The game's over, but I'm going to watch 60 Minutes. Oh, yeah, Texas Tech. Oh, 60 Minutes. Yeah, that's me, and then they come here. So hopefully that'll turn out that way.
What kind of lawyer did you think you were going to be?
I wanted to do, at the end, like product liability, as in, if that camera explodes all over that guy, we'd sue the camera company and their insurance company, you see. My favorite.
He just cracks you up, man. Like, he makes sense sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't, but God, he had a good sense of humor. I love Mike Leach for sure. Let's see. We won't watch all of this. Let's see if we can. Let's see what this part is here.
Pretend to be. So you have the all 3 degrees there.
Yeah, right now we have the atmosphere of a JC softball game. That's what we are. Our JC softball team. As long as it's not whether you win or lose. It's like the team that wins is the one that has the most fun. That crap like that. All this stuff that's contaminated America, where they give every kid a trophy and they don't keep scoring Little League anymore.
Piracy is just one of many subjects Leach researches in his free time. The full
piracy, the pirate.
The list is like a personal card catalog to his mind.
Let's see, whales, bears, whales, grizzly bears, chimpanzees, sharks, Australia, Daniel Boone. There isn't really a specific way to do the tango. Geronimo, the guy always leads. Apache Indians in general, just overall. Wyatt Earp, I don't like to dance. Doc Holliday, because I'm self-conscious. Kind of gravitating a little towards Vikings and George Washington. Went through a little bit of a Napoleon phase.
Well, it's too late to rescue you. The best wisdom that I believe of my wisdom would be you have to stay out of the way. Wish you a very happy marriage. I'm sure you'll have one, but I'm just telling you, when it comes to marriages, the women lose their mind. Your fiance is going to lose her mind. Your mother-in-law is going to lose her mind. Your mom is going to lose her mind. Several of your sisters and female relatives are going to lose their mind, and they're gonna barrage you with constant question. What should we wear? And then, which of course my answer was, I don't care. And then,
We'll stop it there, man. I'm not gonna. This is like a whole 10 minutes of Mike Leach, but yeah, he was a great head coach. Just an overall down to earth human being. Had a great sense of humor. Um, you know, he seems when you hear him talk, he doesn't sound like he has a lot of energy, but you could tell he's got like a good heart and good character, if anything. So just a down to earth guy, really. Um, what's up? Cody says Mike Leach coached at Kentucky, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Washington State, and Mississippi State. True. And I think you're counting are you counting as an assistant too? Because wasn't his first job Texas Tech? I mean, I could be wrong. Let me see. Coaching career. Texas Tech was a head coach in 2000 to 2009. Washington State, he was a coach from 2012 to 2019. And then, of course, up until his passing, he had been since 2020, the COVID year, with Mississippi State. And I thought he was on a good track. I mean, he was on a good track with Mississippi State, too. I mean, he was there to turn it around, get it back on track. Man, he just went too soon. You know, I know you can say whatever you want to about him passing in his 60s, but he had a lot of coaching left in him, I think. And, you know, I think he was out to prove something, you know, that he could be a great head coach somewhere. And, you know, he could, I mean, he was in the SEC and improving year in and year out. What's up, Dominic? But yeah. So let's see. Let me update you guys. I'm not sure what bowl games we're gonna go live for. We'll be live on Wednesday or next Wednesday for signing day. Don't forget the Unprofessional Sports Show is on Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a Christmas edition. We'll have some fun next week. Myself and TikTok Jess Hall right here on Ballard Sports Media. Um, and what else am I going live for? I guess a couple ball games, but we haven't figured it out yet. We're not there yet. We're working on it. Yeah, I saw that. I got rid of TikTok a long time ago. Yeah, it's a Chinese app. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys showing up. It means a lot. Mike Leach, you will be missed. From 1961 to 2002, what a life he lived. Age 61. He was born in Susanville, California. He passed in Jackson, Mississippi. He coached. He was a offensive guru. Knew a lot about offensive line, quarterbacks, wide receivers. And then, of course, as a head coach, he did really good. Overall, let me put this up for you. Overall, as a head coach, 158 and 107. And he was 8-9 in bowl games. He did okay in his bowl games. I wouldn't take 9 losses, but I'd take 8 wins. But he will be missed. Very sad day for college football fans everywhere. Rest in peace, Mike Leach. We love you. We'll miss you. And know how much you mean to us. So, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to come on, give my thoughts on Mike Leach, look at some of his history in college football. And, yeah, I couldn't let today go by without saying something about it. So, I love y'all. Jesus loves you. He's got a great plan. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Rest in peace to the pirate.